Hello, 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 hello. I'm just gonna set up my space. Good morning. We have a couple of minutes before we start, so get yourself, some coffee, some tea, whatever beverage you drink in the morning, or just some water, maybe. Just some water. Fabulous. See, that's my coffee right there. I'm not drinking it currently though. It's gone. It's done. Ooh, I think I nailed this setup. I think it looks good. Fabulous. Oh my goodness. Awesome. I hope you're having a wonderful morning so far. And I hope, even if you've rolled out of bed, you're feeling ready for some yogs. We'll just give it 3 minutons, just in case anyone else joins us on our epic quest into the morning. And I'm going to take a picture of the screen. Inhale. Hey. I hope everyone's come ready, sufficiently stiff from the night, ready to stretch it out. Just before we start, I will say I practice in the mornings, but I only do like a little set of sun salutations just because I find that my body is so stiff. So if you're doing some of the movements today and you're like, what the hell? I can't even touch my toes today. It's so normal. Do not worry about it. Usually when we do classes, if you're a regular at my classes, you've had the whole day to stretch out your body. So in the mornings, this is kind of the time where we're really stretching it out and taking some time, But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for spending your morning with me. I don't think it's going to be an hour session just because it's going to be a real energise-y, yoga-y, flowy sort of class. So we'll just see what happens, eh? Just see, because I say that and it might end up actually being an hour. So who knows? Righto, if you're ready, come on down to your mat and take a little minute before we get started, just to do whatever you want here, just to take a little second for yourself. Maybe you take a couple of stretches, maybe you just stand in stillness, or maybe you just wiggle out some of the morning, whatever you need. This session is about you. You're at home, do what you want, no one can see you being all crazy. Unless you're me and you've got all these people watching you. But so when you're ready, we'll find a mountain pose. So you can either bring your feet zipped right together, or because it is the morning, you can take that hip width apart just to feel a little bit more grounded for our starting point. And then once you're there, we'll find that energetic uplift through the front body. So lifting your heart space, letting that energy surge through the front, and then ground down through the back. So you're tucking the tailbone under, It should feel awesome. And then just take a second to open the palms to the sky. Maybe lift the chin. Maybe you smile. And then just notice the mat beneath you. Maybe just rolling your toes against the ground. Just taking some time to notice the things in your practice area. So the quality of air in the room, the feel of the mat beneath your feet, maybe the sound of the rain on the window. And then we'll just slowly turn our attention inward. And just picking out those points within ourselves that maybe are slightly tense this morning. Maybe places that were holding any tension. And if you haven't already, just begin to deepen the breath. Just noticing how your inhale fills your body and lifts your heart. And how your exhale just lets everything go. And just we'll all together, we'll take some really cleansing breaths, just as a unit, as a little team, because we're here together. We'll take one big inhale in, really lift the heart. And then sigh your exhale out. One more time, big inhale, fill your body, find that energy through your front. And then with your exhale, just let go of everything. One last time, big inhale, think about everyone breathing all together. You aren't alone. And then exhale, let go of everything. Awesome. I think we're ready to begin. Fabulous. So we're going to bend the knees. With an inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and over. Find that full body stretch. So first of all, just reaching up, feeling how it feels just to connect to your whole body. Maybe you go up onto your tiptoes, stretching towards the sky, really, really reaching. And then with an exhale, we'll swan dive, leading with the heart all the way down to the ground. Awesome. And then we're going to begin to do some spinal rolls, just to wake the spine up. And also, it feels freaking awesome in the morning. So almost pretending that you're like a little bird. So inhaling to roll all the way up, and then rolling the shoulder blades, almost finding this angel-like wingspan, and then exhaling, leading with your heart all the way down. So inhaling to rise up, and then exhaling, melting your heart all the way down, really bending through the knees, scooping energy at the bottom, and then coming all the way back up. Ooh, awesome. And find your own flow here, guys. Find your own breath. Move how you want to move. And maybe you're like, it feels really good when you're like halfway. So maybe you just spend some time just rolling out a little bit down here. There are no right and wrongs. Do what you need to do. Do what your body wants you to do. Tap into that morning seagull. That's what this pose is called now. Morning seagull. Whew. So take one last roll. One big old inhale in. And then one big old exhale out. And then we'll meet back in our mountain pose. Just noticing maybe that warmth spreading through our bodies. Maybe a little bit of happiness spreading into our face. And then we'll bend the knees, inhale, jazz hands all the way up. Fingers interlock at the peak, and we'll come into a steeple grip, so index fingers raised. Grounding down through the shoulder blades. Inhale into final length all the way through your front body, and then exhale over to the right, so you're finding that awesome little side body stretch. Inhale to come back up, and then exhale over to the other side. Inhale to come back up, and then really think up and over as you exhale over to the right. Inhale, come back up, and then exhale over to the other side. And like I said, don't worry if you're kind of tired and you're like, I can usually go so much further. It's the morning. Give yourself some slack. Come back up. We'll exhale to swim the hands all the way down behind our tailbone, fingers interlocking. And then really, really bending through the knees here to release that lower back. We'll draw the shoulder blades away, opening up the chest. And then with an exhale, bending the knees, find a forward fold. Oh. I don't know about you, but that feels freaking awesome. And just take a couple breaths here, belly resting against the thighs. Just enjoying that sensation of your shoulders opening. And don't force anything today, just see if you can soften into the pose with your exhale. Awesome. With an exhale, we'll, with control, let the fingertips rain all the way down to the mat. We'll find a slow roll all the way back up, not quite coming into our bird arms, but just a nice gentle roll. Fabulous. So we're going to start today, kick it off with some sun salutations. I know the irony in that when it is currently raining outside. But in yoga, the sun represents the light and the inner wisdom we seek within ourselves. So maybe we're doing our sun salutation today to tap into that and trust yourself, trust that you've got this, and trust that you're going to have a great day. Fabulous. So big old inhale in. We'll find a full body stretch all the way up. With an exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway. Find that nice flat back. And then exhale, melt your heart all the way down, forward fold. Fabulous. Fingertips come to the mat. And we'll step the right foot back into a little lunge. Awesome. Inhale to lift your heart. And then exhale, plank. Oof, I know, planking in the morning. You can totally drop the knees if you need to, but if you're like, hell no, I'm feeling the fire. This is energizing. Awesome. So option, you can exhale all the way down to your belly or chaturanga to up dog. So take your own course. Inhaling to find your lift. And then with an exhale, we'll meet in downward dog. Whew. Fabulous. Pedal the feet out. Maybe those hamstrings are feeling kind of tight this morning. Awesome. Then when you're ready, with an exhale, we'll bring the right foot all the way in. Find that lunge. Inhaling to open the heart, lift the chest, smile for extra points. And then with an exhale, we'll kick that back foot to meet the front, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, full body lift, sweep the arms, hands come together at the top. Find a slight back bend if you're feeling it. And then with an exhale, mountain pose. Awesome work. We're going to go for it again, but a slight variation on our sun salutation. So take a minute just to whisper to yourself, I've got this. And then we'll inhale, bend the knees, spread the arms wide, full body stretch. Exhale, melt the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Ooh. Exhale, all the way down. Plant the palms down. And right foot steps back, but this time into our warrior one footwork. So front foot facing forward, back foot slightly over to the right side. Fabulous. You know what's coming. We're going to find our morning sun warrior. So inhaling, find that lift, power all the way through warrior one. Exhale to drop the shoulder blades, lift your heart. You are a warrior. Today is a good day, I promise you. And then with an exhale, we'll twist open to the right into our warrior two. Find that resistance through the shoulder blades. Feel that strength, feel that power. Maybe you feel that shake in your front leg, embrace it. And then with an inhale, we'll stretch forward, flip the palm to the sky, and like you're painting a rainbow, all the way back into our peaceful warrior. Oh, feel that stretch through the side body. Notice how your body feels in each of these moves and give your thinking mind a rest. Just focus solely on what's going on in your body. So maybe it's just front leg is burning, front leg is burning. And that's cool, that's okay, embrace that, it means you're alive. With an exhale, we're going to cartwheel the hands all the way up and over. And left hand is going to come down to the earth. And right hand is going to stretch up overhead into our extended side angle. And you can totally come up here if this feels better for you. Or if you're like, oh, I'm feeling the stretch. Go for it, go all the way. Take a couple breaths here, you've got it. And then with an exhale, both hands come to the mat, frame that foot, and then we'll step that front foot all the way back into our plank. Awesome. We're going to go for it again, so either chaturanga to up dog or belly to cobra. So exhaling to go down, inhaling to come up, lifting your heart. And then with an exhale, we'll roll into downward dog. Awesome work, guys. Pedal the feet out. We'll take a little minute here. Take a big inhale in. Sigh your exhale, cleansing breath out. And then we've got this on the other side. So when you're ready, this time, right foot steps all the way up, back foot pivots into our warrior one again, but this time back foot pointing over to the left. When you're ready, find that power. Tell yourself, I am a warrior, and you know what? Believe it. You are awesome. Inhale, find that inner power, find that inner strength. Exhale, ground down through the shoulders, big beach ball overhead. Lift your heart. If you can face it, lift the corners of your mouth into a smile. Embrace that warmth. And then with an exhale, we'll twist open to the left, warrior two. Find that resistance through the shoulder blades, so really pinching them together. Strong back leg. Breathing. And then inhaling to reach forward, flip the palm, paint that rainbow. Exhale, all the way up and over, peaceful warrior. Ooh. Embrace that stretch through the side. And maybe notice if you're collapsing into your chest here. See if you can spiral your heart up to the sky. Let your heart shine up. And then with an exhale, we'll cartwheel the arms. This time, right hand coming down to the mat. Left hand stretching up and over, extended side angle. And again, you can always put that right elbow onto the right knee. Wherever you are, breathe deeply. Only one more breath. You've got it. Stick with it, guys. Exhale. Both hands come down to the mat. And then we'll rock that back foot up to meet the front. Whew. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, which should feel awesome. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and over. And with an exhale, drop the shoulder blades. Find that length through the front. Close your eyes or soften the gaze. Reconnect with your breath. And in our victory pose, just notice how you feel. And just take this moment while we're here before we drop down to the floor to do a bit of core work. I know. Just to tap into some gratitude for yourself, for taking some time out for you, for showing up today. And even if it doesn't feel like it, tell your body it's strong. And have unbounded faith and hope in yourself. That no matter what today brings, your body is the vessel that will carry you across the ocean of life. So trust. You've got this. We'll take a big inhale, filling the body, waking up the chest. Exhale, sigh it out, let it all go. And then we'll bring the hands together at the heart. And then tapping into that self-trust. This is harder than you think it's going to be. Without looking down, so keep your gaze, keep your focus right ahead. Walk the feet out to the sides, trying not to look down. Trust that you've got this. Trust your body knows what it's doing. And then toes pointing out to the sides. We're slowly going to lower down. So keeping your gaze forward, trusting that your body knows what it's doing. Trust yourself. Slowly, slowly coming all the way down until you find yourself in a little yogi squat. And hey, maybe even if you look down, that's okay. It's all right. Sometimes trust takes a long time to build up, but you tried, so it's okay. And even if this pose doesn't really work for you, you can totally come up into a toe stand variation, whatever you need this morning. But wherever you are, we'll find that grounding through the feet. So really noticing the mat beneath your feet again. Using the elbows to find resistance against the knees. And then length through the spine, inhaling in, lifting your heart. Feeling the earth beneath you, knowing that you're grounded today, that you're safe and secure. And then we'll rock forward onto our knees. Knees coming together, and then toes flat to the ground. Or if you want to, if you feel more comfortable, you can totally tuck the toes under. I find this way more comfortable, but you do you. And if knees is a no-go for you, you can totally come into a different seat of your choice, whatever works for you guys. Fabulous. When you're ready, we're going to find that lift through the front, so coming all the way up. And I did promise it, we've got some core work. I feel like everyone's like, oh no, except one person who's like, yeah, core work. Fabulous. So we're gonna tap into that morning vibe, that praise for such a beautiful morning. I know it's raining, but still we've been gifted another new day. So let's embrace it with our prayer sweeps. So tucking the tailbone under, find length from the knees all the way to the crown of the head. So really engaging the core, pulling everything into the midline. Inhale in, and then with an exhale, we'll tilt back, keeping that straight line, and then coming back up. Fabulous. So trying that again, inhaling at our starting position, and then exhaling to keep the tailbone tucked, finding length, and then coming back through. Awesome. It might be helpful if you are kind of sore to put your hands on your lower back. If not, let's go. So exhale, find that tilt. Inhale to come back. Exhale, engage the core. Inhale, come back. Exhale, find that tilt. Almost like Michael Jackson, but reversed. Inhale, come back. Exhale, one last time. Hold it. And then inhale to come back. Awesome. So that was just the warm up. We're going to add our zombie arms in. So finding those thriller arms. Oh, it is like Michael Jackson. So this time, this is our starting position. And then with our exhale, we're going to arc our right hand all the way down into a press sweep. So maybe even jazzing it up, whatever you need. Awesome. So inhale, exhale, open to the right. Inhale to come back. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale to come back. And then exhale, right. Inhale to come back. Exhale, left. Inhale to come back. And then find your own flow, guys. Maybe you mix up your movement. Maybe you sweep the arms all the way up. Maybe you find that seagull again. Woohoo. Whatever it is, have a little fun with it. I know core work is like always hard. Let's see if you can just have some fun, have a play, see what you find. One last time. So once more on the right. Once more on the left. And then we'll sink all the way down. Awesome work, guys. We'll bring the feet all the way through, coming to sit on our sit bones. Fabulous. And then, of course, energizing morning practice. We can't not have a boat. So take your own variation. If it's a bit too intense this morning, totally keep the toes on the ground here and just find a nice straight spine. If you're feeling the fire, raise the legs up. And if you're like, I'm going for it, woo, let the arms spread wide to the sky. Finding that gratitude for the morning we've been given, lifting your heart. And then inhale in. With an exhale, we'll dip down into a low boat. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, you've got it. Keep with it. Inhale. Once more, you've got it. Last time. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Give yourself a squeeze. Awesome work. We'll let the feet drop to the floor and we'll slowly roll back down to our backs. Surrender to the mat. Awesome work, guys. Take a minute just to reconnect with your breath. Maybe just noticing how you feel. And then we'll slide the feet all the way up. So as far as you can bring them up to your bum, basically. And we'll ground down through the hands. And then with an inhale, we'll begin to peel the tailbone off the floor, coming into a bridge pose. And if you're wanting a slightly deeper stretch, we'll roll the shoulder blades underneath, find a bind with our hands. So we're really opening through the chest. Squeezing the legs together. And then finding this lift through the chest and opening, so lifting your chin to the sky. Take a couple breaths. Every back bend, energizing our body, ready for the day. And then with an exhale, we'll release the bind if you've bound your hands. And then slowly lower down, but keeping the hands tucked underneath the sit bones. Fabulous. Grounding down through the forearms. We'll let the legs go out long. And then with an inhale, we'll lift our heart up to the sky, finding this back bend of fish pose. Maybe if you have a block, you can totally prop a block underneath you. If not, just take a couple breaths, just lifting your heart to the sky. Letting your heart rate slow down. Just noticing the feelings in your body. Maybe you find an inner smile. And then with an exhale, we'll let the back come back down to the earth. We'll send the hands out to the sides, let the feet drop where they want to. Maybe roll the shoulder blades underneath you. Corpse pose. And just take a moment. Just a quiet surrender. Just noticing the warmth spreading through your body. Maybe finding some appreciation for what you've come to the mat and done this morning. And then using the ball of our hands, we'll just gently rest them over our eyes. Finding this darkness. Just a moment to be with ourselves. To deepen the breath. To let go of all the things that we think we should do, all the things that we should be. And know that whatever you are and whatever you do, that it's enough. And just take 3 quiet breaths. Finding that big inhale in. And that long exhale out. In your own time, we'll bring the hands back down to the sides. We'll slowly bring the knees up into our chest. Maybe you find a little hug before we rock back up. Maybe just giving yourself a little embrace, knee to nose. Maybe even give yourself a little bit of loving, a little peck to say, you're awesome. Today's going to be a good day. And then bring the hands behind the thighs. We'll just find a nice, easy rocking. Rolling through the spine, little massage for you today. Nice and easy. And then when you're ready, if you can, maybe challenge yourself to this. See if you can come all the way up to standing. Woo! And don't worry if you fall over. That is very rare that I actually make it up onto my feet. So, but once you're there, we'll find that slow roll all the way through the back. However you want to get there. Maybe you even wiggle your booty side to side. But we'll find a nice way to come all the way up to standing. Either bringing the feet together or leaving them hip width apart. We'll bend the knees, inhale to reach all the way up. With an exhale, hands to heart. Take a big old breath in. Smile and let your exhale go. And then set a little intention here for your day. Maybe something as simple as I'm going to have a good day, or I'm going to believe in myself, or even I've got this. And whatever it is, hold on to that intention and act as if it's already so. And we're just going to end our session with a little moving meditation, just because it's the morning, because we want to feel energized, we want to feel the mat leaving freaking awesome. So bringing the feet hip width apart, we'll just begin to find a very gentle rock from side to side, really keeping the knees loose, just finding this little rock, just letting your body loosen up a little bit. And then just beginning to get a little bit faster. Having a little bit of fun with it. Keeping the heart lifted. Finding a little slap maybe. Finding that energy. And then once you've got that high energy going, find your own boogie, find your own dance. Just move, find a little twist. Just finding whatever you need today. Maybe you find some awesome big swirling motions. If you're short on space, maybe you're just going backwards and forwards. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're just having some fun. Maybe you're grooving. But just move your body how you want to move. And if you've got no music playing, that's okay. Make your own music. Maybe you just sing, I don't know, your favorite song of the moment. Just moving and grooving, having fun. And then we'll very slowly bring it back to center. So just finding that base movement again, rocking side to side, slowing down. And then very slowly coming to a halt. We'll inhale, spread the arms all the way up, grounding into our victory pose, lifting the heart, spreading the hands wide, connecting with your breath, and feeling awesome in this pose, in this power pose that you can come back to anytime, knowing that you are strong, that you're allowed to be happy, and that I know you're going to have an amazing day. We'll take a big inhale in, clap the hands overhead, exhale, hands to heart, we'll bow the head. Thank you so much for joining me. And the little sunshine in me bows to the sunshine in you, even though it's raining. Have the best day ever. Namaste, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little morning flow. I know some of it was slightly difficult, but you did freaking awesome, guys. I'm so proud of you for coming up and flowing along. If you took any pictures, or even if you just, I don't know, want to share your experience, Funbari Yoga is my Instagram, and you can use the hashtag flow together, and I will see all your pictures. Thank you so much. I truly believe you're going to have an awesome day. Don't let the rain get you down. You've got that sunshine inside you, and you proved it today. You're awesome. And thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.